Hey folks, welcome into the show today. Thanks so much for joining me. Look, I've got kind of a hot one for you today. You guys know this is all about content creation. I don't care what business you're in. If you're not producing content, you're not building an audience, you're not building a client base. We're going to be talking today about how I live stream using Ecamm, which is a software that you ought to be using if you're serious about live stream. Let's talk about it. All you need is a microphone, a camera, and a solution to a problem. All right, folks, welcome into the show today. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on right there. Look, if you are in business, I don't care what the business is, you need to definitely be doing live streams. You need to be creating videos. You need to be creating content so that people know what it is that you have the ability to do. I do a live stream actually on Instagram for the entire month of September. And actually, I'm going to pop that up here on screen now. You can follow me on Instagram at Earl Hall Studio. What I'm doing over on Instagram the entire month of September is I'm coming to you live to show you how to build your audience, your impact, and your influence right there on Instagram so that you can start building an audience and building a client base. This is so super vital and important. This is it's already become the gateway in order for us to really have an audience and also do business so that people literally know what it is that you have the ability to do. I know I have two main audiences here, fastly building a third one. I have life insurance agents watching this. I have voiceover artists watching this. I have authors watching this. I have people that are looking to actually see how to do better at what it is that they want to do in this whole realm of producing content. Especially over on Instagram, I say all you need are three things: a camera, a microphone, and a solution to a problem. You have two of those things already. You have a smartphone, right? You've got a smartphone. That smartphone has a camera and a mic on it. You don't really need anything else to start producing content. And I don't want anyone to get this twisted, because you can start this right now. You can start producing content this minute if you actually really wanted to. So what we want to crack into today is what I use, which is Ecamm Live, to do the production that you're seeing being done right here. Whether you're watching me on YouTube or whether you're watching me on Facebook, if you're not following me on YouTube, you can follow me at Earl Hall Studio. Go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you tick the bell to get notified every time I go live so that you can keep up with what's going on. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to go through a couple of the features and show you literally Ecamm. So I want to go ahead and go into what we call live demo mode. All right, so this is live demo mode. This is where you're literally seeing my entire screen. You're seeing what I'm producing here over on Ecamm, literally the interface that I use for this. You guys saw my intro that I had, and I can right over here, over in my scenes section, I've got my intro. So I can play that intro. I'm not going to play it for you again, even though it's real short. And I have it set up so as soon as that intro goes off, my camera comes back on and I'm here live. So I don't have to click a whole lot of buttons. Don't worry. I know this is kind of confusing. When I first started using Ecamm, I wanted to have a better presentation of what it was that I was doing online. I wanted to be able to show people the ins and outs of just not Ecamm, but sharing my content and doing it in a very unique way. This is what you would call a high level in order to be able to produce content, do live streams. I can even just record and do a whole recording right here inside of Ecamm as well to be able to produce videos, whatever I need to produce, and to put that content up. But going into some of the functionality of Ecamm, obviously you can live stream. I'm live streaming right now, excuse me, on YouTube, on Facebook, as well as on LinkedIn right now, all at the same time, simulcast it. Now, the way or the reason that I opted to use Ecamm was for a very simple reason. I loved the interface. You can even do, you see over here, I got this little thing, it's called interview mode. I can turn this on and I can literally bring guests in by sharing a link with them, and I can have them here on screen with me. There's a lot of different functionality that's involved with this. Over here, I've got scenes set up so that, like, for instance, I've got this scene where it's just me. I have both of those things on. I need to just turn those off, right? Which I just did by hitting the little eyeball icon right here and just turning those on. I can turn one on at a time, show that. That's for my IG, and then I can show the one for my YouTube as well. Make sure you're subscribed with that. But I can just flip through. Even if I wanted to have a guest on, I have a whole scene set up here where it's just me and a guest. So if I have interview mode turned on, then you'll see it's me and whoever comes in, guest one, I can go ahead and put them in that spot, or they're automatically in that spot once I bring them in on camera. Which one do I want to go to now? I want to go back to just me. Hey, how you doing? But you can see how easy this is for me anyway. It may not be easy for everyone to do, but once you get this set up, the workflow is just amazing. You can see down here, I have different, right over here in this section, I have different things that I can bring in. You saw I had the countdown timer at the beginning. If you came in, you saw that I had this countdown timer go. Now, basically I have this set, so as soon as this countdown timer goes off, it just goes right back to my camera. You see, I kind of have it kind of dark a little bit so you can still see me in the background, things like that. So you can set up countdown timers to be able to go. You can create graphics just like you've seen me on the different scenes that I've shown you with the background, with me and the guest. You've seen those different scenes, and boom, it's going. All you need is a microphone, a camera, and a solution to a problem. Boom, now it goes to this. This is exactly how I have Ecamm programmed to go as soon as I start my live stream. I don't have to think about it. It just happens. Now, let's go back to just me and no background again, and I need to turn off the countdown since I turned it on. All these little things that you're able to do with this software called Ecamm Live, there's a link in the description. You get a trial for this as well. And there are tons and tons of folks in the content creation community that are in love with Ecamm Live. And now, caveat here, it only works for Mac. It only works for Mac. I take it for granted because I use Apple products all over the place. Some of you watching probably don't, and no need to leave a comment if you don't. But this is exclusively for Mac, so that you can use all of this functionality that comes with this. I talked about being able to create graphics, and let me just go back here. Where do I want to go? I want to go back over here to just me. I created this graphic to go into the background and with me on camera to be able to share that. This graphic, obviously, for Instagram to follow me. I created this graphic. I'm going to be coming out with a lot of different things. If you need graphics, if you need lower thirds, things of that nature, you want little lower thirds, just like you saw from Instagram, and you saw I've got the YouTube. Those are graphics that I literally created for myself. It's one of the skill sets that I have. Many people don't have that skill set, but that is okay. I'm going to go back to me with no background here, and I'm going to turn off the demo mode for Ecamm Live so that you don't have to see all of this. But I wanted to show you literally how this looks and how amazing it is. So now it's just back to me across the social media platforms now. When you get into creating content, sometimes you just catch the bug. I caught the bug years ago through developing content on a consistent basis. And I want to say that if you're not producing content on a consistent basis, you may not as well produce content at all. The thing here that you want to key in on is that you want to be producing consistent content so that your target audience starts to know and understand who it is that you are and what it is that you do and what it is that they can expect from you. Now, consistency is a big part of that. I come here live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube, LinkedIn, and on my Facebook page. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. On my Instagram page for the month of September, I'm live every day, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm about to go on here in another 20 minutes on my Instagram page. So like right now, it makes sense to like probably pop that up there, but I won't do it. You've seen the graphic. No need to continue to show those graphics again. Now, one of the things that I want to make you aware of, and this is what I'm going to do. One of the things that you can do with Ecamm Live, I'm just pulling up my file menu here, and I want to share a graphic with you that is something that you can literally get from Earl Hall Studio. My website is earlhallstudio.com, so you can always check that out. But I have a free download that is on there, and I'm just dragging this into Ecamm. Boom! It is 3 things you must do to automatically attract customers online. I want you to go over to my website right now, earlhallstudio.com. You see it right there on screen, earlhallstudio.com. You can grab this PDF for free. Just go to the website. You can scroll down. It's right there. You're going to be able to download this for free, so you can go ahead and be able to grab that. Look, I want to thank you so much for tuning in today with me. As I said, I'm going to be here every Monday. I am here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to talk to you about content creation, to show you the things that you need to be doing. We talk about audio production. We talk about video production, voiceover, the whole 9 yards with this thing when it comes to being able to produce the content that your target audience wants and will need from you. How will they know what you do unless you tell them, unless you're showing them? And I told you there's 3 things you need. 2 of those things are right on your smartphone already. A microphone, a camera, and then the 3rd thing you need is a solution to a problem for your target audience. How do you come up with the solutions to the problems? Well, you have to know your audience, know the problems that they're facing based on the answers and the solutions that you can provide to them. Easiest way possible to make content. Next week, I'll be coming out with another little PDF to show you even how to structure that. How do you structure your videos with the solutions to the problems that you solve? Very easy format to do. So expect that from me on next week. I want to thank you guys and gals for joining me today. Make sure you subscribe, leave me a comment. I'll answer your comments. If you have questions, I'll answer your questions. Make sure you share this out. And also, give me that thumbs up, give me that like, give me those applause over on LinkedIn. And I'll see you guys back here on Friday. Or watch me coming up in about 15 minutes on Instagram. Follow me at Earl Hall Studio on Instagram. I'll see you then. You take care.